In a case like this, we should distribute first, then subtract, and then set everything equal to 0 that way. So I would have x squared minus 4x equals 21, and then I would subtract the 21 from both sides and get x squared minus 4x minus 21 equals 0, and then factor this polynomial and solve for each of the factors. So we're looking for a product sum of two numbers that multiply to 1 times negative 21 and have a sum of negative 4. Well, if I look at negative 7 times positive 3, they multiply to negative 21 and they add to negative 4, so I know that those are the two middle terms. When my coefficient is 1 here, I know that these are the two identities of the factor. But we'll go through the grouping. X squared, and I'm going to rewrite this negative 4x as a sum of these two factors. So minus 7x plus 3x minus 21 equals 0, and then factor by grouping. I'll factor out an x, so this is x times x minus 7. I'm going to bring this sign down always. I'm going to look for this factor to repeat itself over here. So I'm going to factor out a positive 3, and that would also be the same x minus 7. Set it all equal to 0. Bring these two down because they're multiplied by a repeated factor. So x plus 3 times x minus 7 equals 0. And then we would have to set each of these two factors equal to 0. And then in solving, we would get their additive inverses. So x would equal negative 3. And x would also equal positive 7. And if we were to substitute each of those back into here, we would realize that that would work. So if I take positive 7 and throw it in here, 7 minus 4 is 3. 7 times 3 is 21. If I were to plug in negative 3 in here, well, negative 3 minus 4 would be negative 7. Negative 7 times negative 3 would be positive 21. So always check these factors back into the original to see if they satisfy the equation.